on the banks of Lake Mansarovar, overlooking the Kailash. So here we are, finally, on the banks of Lake Mansarovar, with Mount Kailash behind me, the most majestic mountain I've seen. We left early this morning from Paryang. It was a very difficult 250-kilometer journey. Dirt track all along the way. A lot of construction happening all along the way. A lot of dust all along the way. There wasn't a single village or town. There wasn't a single place where we could rest. There wasn't a single place where we could kind of sit down and have a cup of tea. But that's how rugged the terrain is. That's how the Tibetan countryside is. You have miles and miles of the Tibetan plateau on both sides of the dirt track. You have spectacular mountains on both sides which you wish you could touch. They are so close, all in different colors, shapes and sizes. After what was a never-ending 8-hour journey, out of which we spent 1 hour at a checkpost, for God knows what reason, we finally reached Lake Mansarovar. And when we first saw it, you should have seen the fervor in the Yatris. We got off from our land cruisers and we just prostrated in front of Mount Kailash and Lake Mansarovar. The sight was awe-inspiring. This is why we've traveled all the way from Mumbai in my case, and people have come from all over the world. We've all come to see this. We've all come to take a dubki or a holy dip, a ceremonial bath in Lake Mansarovar, which we'll do tomorrow. And we have all come for the circumambulation, which is the parikrama of Mount Kailash. That's the most difficult part of our trip, the highest point of our trip, when we embark on the 52-kilometer circumambulation a few days from now around Mount Kailash. That's why really we're all here. Lake Mansarovar is one of the prettiest lakes I've seen. We've actually done a circumambulation of the lake itself. So it's about 64 kilometers in circumference. It's about 200 kilometers in terms of area. It's 300 feet deep. And depending on which part of the lake you're seeing it from, you see water in light blue color, dark blue color, emerald green, turquoise, even purple. It's a sight to behold. I'm completely energized. I was so tired after this 8-hour journey on this really, really bumpy dirt track. But I am as fresh as I was this morning. I cannot wait to get to Parmat Ashram in Mansarovar, rest for the night, and come back tomorrow morning for our ceremonial dip, for the snan, as it's called in Hindi. Post which we'll have a yagna. We'll do bhajans and artis, have a havan on the banks of Lake Mansarovar. Really, Lake Mansarovar, a lake which was created by Brahma. Brahma is the Hindu god of construction, of creation. Legend has it that his sons wanted to do penance and they weren't finding an ideal location in this area. And they appealed to their father, Lord Brahma, who created Mansarovar. Mount Kailash itself holds significant devotion from Jains, from Hindus, from Buddhists. I'm a Jain myself. In Jain philosophy, we have 24 Tirthankars or 24 gods whom we worship. The first of those 24 is Lord Adinath Bhagwan, also called Rishabdev. And he attained moksha or salvation, nirvana, enlightenment. They all mean pretty much the same things. He attained enlightenment at Mount Kailash. For Hindus, Mount Kailash is very important because it's the abode of Lord Shiva. For Buddhists also, Lake Mansarovar and Mount Kailash hold significant value. In fact, it's said in Hinduism that if you take a dip, a ceremonial dip in Lake Mansarovar, and you complete the 52-kilometer circumambulation or the parikrama of Mount Kailash, you get rid of the cycle of birth and death. And you also get rid of the sins of this birth and the previous birth. India, as you know, runs on religion, runs on belief. I'm here because of that. I'm going to come back tomorrow morning, take a ceremonial dip in these icy cold waters at Mansarovar, which is close to 5,000 meters above mean sea level. A few days from now, we embark on the circumambulation or parikrama around Mount Kailash. That's something I'm really looking forward to. Stay tuned, guys.